Hi everybody, Kat here. Welcome to my channel. Hope you're all having a great day. Well, mainstream media across the world is losing its mind. It's in free fall, folks. Over in Britain, major networks have been awash one after the other with sex scandals surrounding their star talent. And there's another one maybe coming. There's rumors about another one. We'll wait and see on that one. All of these, and the British press and people trying to soften what's really happening in Britain. They're coming out in defense of these creeps and saying, well, yeah, it might have been bad judgment, but it wasn't illegal. Reprehensible behavior, but it wasn't illegal. Leave the guy alone. Can't you see the mental stress he's under? Notwithstanding, a couple days before he was just angry. Now he's, hospitalized. Everybody is a victim. Philip Schofield, oh my gosh, it's ruined his life. Look at what's happened. Just an ill-fated romance, and it's ended in tears, and everybody's miserable. The way they're trying to portray these things. And one story after another, it gets worse. Hugh Edwards allegedly paying some young lad tens of thousands of dollars for dirty pictures. And this kid's messed up mentally. He's using drugs. All that extra money coming in, he's probably using more drugs than he would have if he hadn't gotten tangled up with Hugh. But there's nothing illegal about paying somebody for pictures if you're adults. Nothing wrong, nothing to see here, folks. And perhaps there's more to come. Perhaps there's more to come. And the general public, while listening to the spin on all these stories, they're not buying it. They understand what's really going on. They're understanding that this kind of... It just seems to be, and I've said it before, you look at people in high places, they all seem to have the same kind of predilections, the same hobby, the same interests, and they tend to surround young people, activities. It's kind of frightening. Once you see it, you can't unsee it, and everywhere you look at somebody in high places, what brings them down? This is the thing. People are starting to realize that it's pervasive in society, that it's not a conspiracy theory, that you're not crazy to think that these things are going on. And maybe the understanding explains a thing or two that you never got before. How the hell does this happen? People are starting to understand. They're starting to see it. And the fact that they're falling like flies from one network to another, you can't hide those things the way they did in the Jimmy Savile days. You can't hide it anymore. It's going to come out. And it's coming out. And that's Britain. In Canada, in North America really, the United States and Canada, we're having a whole other issue. Whole other issues got our mainstream media in a meltdown. And that's The Sound of Freedom. A brilliant movie um, that covers the story of an ex-federal agent, of a federal agent that, upon seeing what he knew was sex trafficking of children in South America, he decided to investigate it, and this is what the movie's about. Okay? Now, we all kind of know that's going on around the world. We all understand it. Gosh, Jeffrey Epstein, Peter Nygaard. Lots of stories about that kind of thing recently. So we know about it. Here in Canada, Peter Nygaard, he's, I think, originally Norwegian or something, but his base was here in Canada. He's in jail here in Canada right now. The United States want to extricate him. He's just another guy. Just another guy with a private plane and a private island and a predilection up on the same kind of charges, don't you know? Well, so Canada knows this goes on because we've got a prominent figure in the news for this very thing at this very time. So this movie comes out, and mainstream media is in a tizzy. They don't want you to watch it. They don't want you to believe it. They want to discredit it to the point where on the CBC, our state-funded broadcaster, propaganda arm of the Liberal Party here in Canada, pretty much, my opinion, they're coming out and saying, this movie, it's appealing to Trump supporters, Freedom Convoy supporters, QAnon people, conspiracy theory people. They're trying to make you sound crazy if you want to go see this movie and support it and understand. They're absolutely denigrating the public for having any thoughts, of even going to see this movie. Much the way our, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, all-inclusive Justin Trudeau, when the Freedom Convoy was going on a couple Februaries ago, in protest of the mandatory vaccines that Justin had pushed on the people, they went after those closed bank accounts. I mean, it was incredible, the stomping foot of a FASCIST prime minister would do to his people. We saw it. So now, I mean, they don't want people to understand. They don't want people to realize that these kind of activities that are portrayed in Sound of Freedom go on in the upper echelons all around the world, all the time, since the beginning of time. They don't want you to know. So they're trying to make you feel, like, what? These only crazy people would watch this movie. Only weirdos, crazy people. Well, hey, it's not working. It's not working. People are flooding theaters in droves. Even though some of them, when you get to the theater, the lights won't go down so you can barely see what's on screen, or the sound is interrupted, or the fire alarm keeps going off. They're doing their damnedest to keep this movie suppressed. But it's not working. it's not working. People are starting to see what's really going on in the world, and people are starting to see what their media is all about. Even in the country of Sudan, shithole desert hell of a place run by corrupt warlords, has declared that they will no longer accreditate the BBC in Sudan because of fake news. Even crazy violent warlords understand what the state media is doing. So that's the state of things right now. The MSM is in free fall, folks. And I think more is going to come out. Maybe not more of the same exact thing, but the example of more things that'll open more people's eyes. The mainstream media won't be able to manipulate and spin things anymore. People are starting to understand what's going on, and I think it's going to grow. And we just have to watch and see what happens next. Have a great day, everybody. Hope you like this video. Like, subscribe, share this video, and leave me a comment. I'd love to know what you're thinking. Have a great day. Bye-bye.